I got 99 mastery levels in all categories, ignore this, in just 48 hours. This video will show you exactly how I maxed all of the mastery quests in Pet Simulator X, from the best practices to the secret tricks us YouTubers don't want to tell you about. After watching this video, you'll be the master of the mastery. Like the video if you want max mastery. Okay, so today we are going to learn some things. You clicked on this video because you want to be a mastery master and get all 15 of your quests up to 99. And to make things easier, I've actually added chapters to this video, so if there's only a few quests you're needing help with, you can easily skip around and reference them at your convenience. You've probably watched other YouTubers talk about this before. Well, I'm here to throw everything together and give you a single video to reference on your mastery quest. Plus, you probably want some advice from someone who's actually maxed most of their items already, and some of the advice given from the other YouTubers wasn't exactly correct. I'm just kidding. I love you, Creek. It's a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Start things off, let's talk about the egg mastery quest. Honestly, there isn't really a surefire, easy way to get these completed. Obviously, the best way is to just put on auto hatch and let it go. If you find yourself not having the auto hatch game pass, you can actually download auto clicker for free and then just line up the E with the buy 3 button and start the auto clicker. It will then click both buttons for you while you go watch some of my other videos. I will say your best bet is to work on completing these quests while also trying to complete the others. Sure, you can just set up an auto clicker, auto delete every pet in your inventory so that it never fills up, and then just AFK hatch till you reach level 99. But you're gonna need some pets to do the converting, the fusing, and the dark matter quest. There is a bit of a secret though. Specifically for the converting. You don't really need to waste your time with the gold machine, as it gives you exactly half the XP that the rainbow does. So I suggest working on the gold egg quest and converting quest together. Every gold pet you hatch can instantly be converted to rainbow, and that way you can level both up at the same time. Do 6 pets at a time to ensure the most XP and no chance of failure. You do still get XP for failing a convert, but it's not near as much. After you have all your rainbows, you can just drop those into the dark matter machine to level that up as well. We'll talk about the specifics on that a bit later. The secret here is that there is one egg that is really better to hatch than the rest. The gold titanium egg in the tech world. This egg has a 98% chance of giving you a cyber bunny, which means in most cases you'll hatch it quicker than anything else. By hatching only one type of pet, it makes converting easier. So turn on your auto delete of anything but the basic and fill up your inventory with the bunnies. For the regular egg, I suggest leveling it up together with the fusing quest. Since the eggs in different worlds all give you the same XP, don't waste your time on the rainbow coins and just stick with the basic egg in the spawn world. It's closest to the fusing machine and won't make you poor. Keep all your pets and just hatch until your inventory is full, then go and fuse all your pets together. The trick with fusing is that more pets you fuse together, the more XP you get. Well, sort of. If you fuse 3 pets together, you get 105 XP. And if you fuse 12 together, you get 420 XP.
Yeah, that's the number!
You see, you get the same amount of XP per pet. 12 divided by 4 is 3, 420 divided by 4 is 105. Why people say fusing 12 is better then is because you fuse less and save time. So fuse 12, but don't get discouraged at the end if you find yourself with only 4 pets to fuse because you don't lose XP. The other tedious quest is the dark matter quest. As I said before, it makes sense to do this when you convert the items to rainbow, as you need rainbow pets to convert to dark matter. Now the thing you need to know about the dark matter is that it's basically the same as fusing. You get the same amount of XP if you do 6 single pets individually, or if you do 6 pets together. Even the type of pet you put in the dark matter machine doesn't matter, as you always get the same amount of XP. You get 450 XP for putting 6 pets in, and an additional 700 when you take them out. The difference is time and Robux. If you find yourself actively doing this quest, lump all the rainbow buddies you did together, and it will only take 30 minutes to convert to dark matter, even less if you've leveled this up. Best part is it takes 0 Robux.
And that's a great price.
Not to mention, the extra dark matter pets can then also be used in your fusing as long as they aren't mythical. By the time you hatch a full inventory and then make the golden bunnies rainbow, you'll be able to go to the dark matter machine and claim the pets and start the process all over again. But a little pro tip, I will say it's a lot easier to do the converting on a phone and a tablet than it is on a PC. Tapping the pets goes a lot faster than just clicking them. Alright, past that, things are going to get a little easier. Let's get a few easy ones out of the way, such as enchanting. I might have dogged on Creek earlier, but he did actually give good advice regarding the enchanting.
So basically just select the pet, any pet you want, we'll do this one. And if we see, whenever we click enchant, it's gonna say, are you sure? We're gonna click yes. And then it's gonna do its little spinny thing. We're gonna get a little bit of enchanting experience for our rank. Now, what you can actually do is position the mouse so that whenever you click enchant, it also clicks yes. And well then, at that point, all you gotta do, you might have guessed it, just go ahead, turn on your auto clicker, go for a swim, take a bath, go to school.
One thing I'll add here is that you need around 51 million diamonds to cover the cost of the enchanting from level 1 to max. So if you don't have that, you might need to complete the diamond quest first, that way you'll have enough diamonds for the enchanting quest. Speaking of diamonds, let's talk about the diamond quest. This is one of those quests that can easily be done in conjunction with the other grinding quests. The coins, the crates, the vaults, the chests, the presents, all of those can be lumped together. Now you can do the thing that the other YouTubers have suggested where you stand in the middle of an area and spin around with an auto clicker picking up everything a lot of the way, but a lot of us are a lot of different levels on a lot of different things. What if you needed to get one item specifically? Talking about the diamonds, the best place to grind for specifically those is the VIP area where only diamonds spawn. Do the spinning auto clicker trick there and you'll be good to go. Speaking of which, let's talk about this spinny trick that everyone is using because it is important for grinding most of these quests. First off, you should know you have to download an auto clicker. Yes, it's allowed, Preston approved it for use. If you're a PC user, I recommend OP Auto Clicker. There are also auto clicker apps for both Android and Apple devices as well, you'll just have to look for them. You'll also need to change your pet settings from sending all to sending single, as this allows you to break multiple things at once, and if you're using your best pets, you should be able to break things easily. After this is done, just start your auto clicker. Then all you need to do is find a spot in the game, set your mouse just above the horizon, and start spinning. I find something to hold the arrow key down and let my PC just do all the work for me. A pro tip though, a lot of YouTubers do this in third-person view, but I actually recommend doing it in first person. On top of that, if you change your character avatar to being as small as you can actually lower your perspective to get more eye level with the ground, making the amount of items to cross your mouse path grow even more. And since we are on the topic of auto clicker, I want to tell you about another PC program that you can use called Tiny Task. I wasn't originally going to put this in as this is only good for PC users, but we are looking at the best ways to max out our mastery. I can't lie and say I came up with this myself as it's been used for months from some of the Pet Simulator X OGs like LCLC. In fact, I'll let him tell you about it.
You want to get Tiny Task from the official website, you want to then press this download button here. Now, this will pop up. Don't press this giant green button. Look for the official download button, which is here, and click that. Press record on Tiny Task and click a few pets, and we're going to fuse them. Press yes and stop the recording. Now, we're going to click continuous play and then press play, and it's going to fuse the pets automatically. You don't have to do a thing. Here we are again using it to record my conversion to rainbow. Once you have recorded a successful conversion to rainbow, check your preferences, make sure continuous playback is on and play speed is at 1, and then all we're going to do is press play. Tiny Task is now going to do all of the hard work for me. Now, the first click always misses. However, on the second round, it will click 6 cyber bunnies in gold and turn them into rainbow. Once again, we're going to use Tiny Task to help us out here and combine it with our auto clicker, OP Auto Clicker 3.0. Now, let's equip our best pet, and we are going to turn on our record in Tiny Task, and then we're also going to press F6 to turn on our auto clicker. Turn off the recording in Tiny Task, then press play and watch it collect everything for us.
Yo, thanks LC for the information. You're a real Chad. Now let's talk about location. In Creek's video, he discussed using the spot next to the glacier section that has a bunch of different items that you can collect. While this is a decent spot, it is a bit dated and was really only used when Pet Simulator X was in its very early stages. Nowadays, you can pretty much do the same thing in any region and get similar or even better results, as there are much better places to grind for specific quests. The best one being the Hell Island. Now, while you won't get a lot of coins there, you'll get a ton of other things, and with a super fast respawn rate, you're gonna see your chests, crates, and presents max out super quickly. If your vault level is lagging behind, you can head on over to the Axolotl Deep Ocean area or the Steampunk area if you haven't unlocked the Void yet, because both have a really high vault spawn rate and are good for grinding. The only small issue here is that you have to hide your avatar from being able to click on the big chests, as your pets can easily get tied up trying to break it. Another great place for chests is also the hacker portal area. There's a lot of chests there, and breaking them using the spin method not only increases your chest level, but also should give you a decent loot bag achievement as well. So that really only leaves coins. There isn't really a place that specializes in coins, as they're sort of just scattered all over the place. But there are a few tips to keep in mind. While all the different types of coins give the same XP, the different piles can give different amounts of XP. Make sure you go after a coin that you can break instantly with a single strong pet, but in most cases you can go after a coin that you would normally grind for. As for the piles, small and medium stacks give 75 XP per break, and big stacks give 100 XP per break. Finding a spot that has a lot of big piles will be the most beneficial. Just remember to check in on it every few hours to make sure your mouse is still hovering over items to break. If it isn't, just adjust it. So the only quests that are left now are loot bags, boosts, and gifts. We'll talk about gifts in a minute, but for now let's discuss the loot bags and boosts. The fun part about these quests is that you'll actually increase your levels by just doing the other quests. Loot bag bonuses are given for breaking vaults, chests, presents, and crates, and sometimes the loot bags give you boosts, which then also level up the boost quests. You even get boosts from the new gifts you unlock. You don't even really need to worry about either one of these quests until you've maxed out everything else and are just needing to tie up loose ends. The best way to get loot bags is grinding a big chest. Using a pet team that can break a chest in around 5 to 10 minutes can give you a lot of loot bag bonuses. Chests broken too quickly don't give you any, and if you take longer than 20 minutes to break a chest, your game will time out, unless you're, there to watch it, of course. You can also set up an auto clicker to just have your pets go after the chest again after you break it. And if you have a team of pets with the charm enchantment, you can get bonus loot bags as well. As for the boosts, just save them and use them for when you're working on big chests or the other grinding quests. If you still need boost levels at the end, you can go crazy using them then. But there really is no rush in doing so and can most likely just be done naturally over time. Why? Well, the gift quest. Everyone right now is in a huge race to finish all the other mastery quests to be one of the first people to get the cat hoverboard prize at the end. The funny thing though, most of us will all be finished at the same time, and the reason is the gift quest. There's a huge bottleneck in all of these mastery quests in that you can rush every single one of these and still be forced to wait for the gift quest to max. You get XP for the gift quest by just being in the game and opening the gifts. But the problem is you can only do this twice a day, and once you open all the gifts, you have to wait till the next time the gifts are available to open more. To make matters worse, if you haven't opened all of your gifts by the time 12 hours has passed, you actually lose out the gifts that you haven't opened and the countdown starts completely over. The bigger the gift, the more XP it has, so you need to make sure you play long enough every single day to open all the gifts or risk missing out on the gifts that gives the most XP and also the chance for the huge cupcake. Currently, gifts renew every 12 hours from the time that you log in for the first time of the day. So make sure you open all your gifts before the time resets. I will say that while most of us are waiting on the quest, which currently looks like it could take weeks or even months to max, Preston has mentioned giving higher XP for opening gifts. That should make things a little easier. The point is, outside of just making sure you open all your gifts twice a day, every day, there isn't really much else you can do to speed things up. This also means that anyone saying they completed all the quests in the next 3 weeks from this video being out, yeah, they're lying. Visual effects. So there you have it, everything you need to finish these quests in an orderly fashion. Obviously, if you don't have access to auto clicker, using the areas I mentioned to grind can still be beneficial, but sadly it won't be fast as others. Be prepared though, these quests are time consuming and not easy to complete quickly. I believe in you though. Special thanks to Creek for letting me use his vids for portions of this, and also my friend Nick, who has been researching all of this with me and even made a whole document of his findings to talk about in this video. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, let me know down in the comments below, and feel free to share it with others. Subscribe if you're new for more helpful tips and tricks like this, and I'll see you in the next video.